Hello. I'm going to talk to you about the tiered tray workshop for the Christmas. I'm going to show you what all comes in this kit. You're going to get all of the paint that you need, which is in this kit comes black, white, red, green, brown, and yellow for the star. So in it you will get 2 sets of stands. And these work by, you'll paint these. I painted mine black. So you'll just, let's see, put them in, and there you go. Okay. 2 sets of stands. You have the joy. Joy is the most fragile part in your kit. And there is a dot to this joy also. That goes on top of this grid. And you get the back of the grid and the front. So that goes on there. And then you have the Farm Fresh. So this has 2 different pieces, a circle, and then the one that goes on top. You have the tree. You probably want to paint it more exciting than I do. I've seen in my workshops where they've put ornaments on it. And then you have the Mary, which comes with the back. The Mary, it comes with the tree that goes on top. The wheels, little circles for wheels, and then the side right there. And I would, when you're gluing this down, I would glue this tree. You glue this whole thing down, and then I would glue the tree first and then this and see how you like it. So there's that one. And you have the double candy cane, and this has score lines so that you know where to paint the white and the red. And then you have the 3 Christmas trees for your garland. And these 3 candy canes also have the score lines. You have those. Oh, here's the dot for the joy. And then you'll have your tag, which is the base, and this part, and then the 2 numbers. And I'm going to paint that for you, and so you can see how it all goes together. So I'm going to put all this back in and get this out of the way. And you'll also have string, and you'll just need to let me know if you want the red or just the natural for your garland and for your tag. So I'm going to put this all in. I'm going to show you my set here already done, which is right here. Oh, there goes my tree and my joy. So I added these other things from Hobby Lobby and Dollar Tree. There's lots of things at Dollar Tree you can find. And then I've got the finished tag with some string on it and my tree. So, and then my candy cane is hanging over here. If you can see, I kind of hang it from the side. So, but like, if you get in on, before, I picked up a few of these trucks. This is from Hobby Lobby. They were in a 3-pack. The trees, Hobby Lobby. This little house over here, it's from Hobby Lobby. And then the greenery was from Dollar Tree. Who doesn't love Dollar Tree? And then here's the garland. And then the 2 have stands. The Farm Fresh trees and the Mary has the stand. I'll lay these aside. So this is what I'm going to paint and show you how I paint things. And see, so I'm just going to get my glue. And you will have these in little containers with your kit. So I'm going to paint the base white. And I just put it on a paper plate. And actually, you can use brushes. And the brush that I use is a flat brush. And then also sponges. So I am going to, for the back, and then I put it in the paint, and then I come around to another spot and dry it off. So I'm just going to, this also helps from not getting onto the edges, because you kind of want to keep those edges, the burnt black, from being cut. And if you do go along off the side, when you're totally finished and have them all glued together, you can paint those. So I don't know if you can see me. Oh, I better back up. Here I am. And I am not a YouTube sensation, so remember that when I'm doing these videos. Trying to get better. It's not like I'm Stampy or anything. So, like, whenever your back is drying, then you go to another part. I like to do, like, all of the white, you know, try to keep it all going at once. Do everything that's white. And I will have pictures of these underneath, so you can see individual pictures. But then other people have mixed their colors. You know, you can go back to grade school and mix your colors. I know someone did kind of a burgundy theme with theirs instead of red. They just added black to the red. Okay, so that's all done. And then I'm going to show you how I paint instead of stamping this next one for the black, or for the red, sorry. I'm thinking of something else. So with the red, you don't need a whole lot of paint either. I'm just going to dip it in here, kind of get some of the excess off, and then I pick it up. And you only have to do the front on this one because it's going to be glued down. So I just kind of keep my brush pretty flat so that I'm not painting over the edge. So I'm trying not to get on the edge. And if it does, you can go back and cover it up with black or whatnot. But then you have to be careful that you're not getting it onto the white in the back after it's glued down too. So just keep going. And I think painting these kits is really relaxing. And take your time. It doesn't have to be done within, 20 minutes. Just take your time, come back to it if you get tired. Don't know how I got a fly in here at this time. And if the color isn't bright enough for you, just go over and do a second coat. And if they were not shipped, you will have glue in your kit too. Just try not to glue your fingers together. We don't want that. There we go. And these numbers, the 25, I'm going to paint black. And I'm thinking I'm going to sponge those. And a trick, if you have any painter's tape at home, just take some painter's tape and kind of fold it and put it down to where the tape is sticky side up. Just a few, fold it down underneath. And then you can lay these on top of there. And then I'm going to get my black. And I'm going to sponge this. I wish I had figured this out when we were doing the fall set. And anyone that came to my workshops for fall probably are like, why didn't we do that? Would have been easier on the word pumpkins for the fall. So I just lightly, with the end, just go over them and then get some more. But be sure to be wiping off your paint so you don't have a whole lot of paint on here. And this tape keeps your numbers from flying around, and then you don't have to hold them either and get paint all over you. And those are done. So, see if they're dry. I want to show you the glue process. Let's see. So on the glue, you don't need a whole lot of glue, and you don't want big globs of glue because then it'll ooze out, and then you might stick your fingers to the wood also. So you'll have a little tiny tube of glue in yours. Make sure mine's open. So I am going to go around and just dot it all around. And I'm not going to go through the whole tier tray kit with you, because just doing one pretty much, will give you the idea how to do all the rest. So I'm just going to put this down, and you line it up with the edges. You can kind of feel around where the edge is. And I actually glued it on to the back because I painted the back instead of the front, so it's not going to line up perfectly because it's opposite. So you'll need to, make sure before you paint to know which one is the back. And I just press it down, and it's pretty much on there. So then I'm going to take my 25, I'm going to take them off carefully so they don't break off of here, and we'll just dot around here. I tend to put, if you put them on first and then pick them up, which I should have done that, and just kind of see how much room you have for each one. And then there they are. So, there it is. So, if you can see, by painting the one white and the other one is black, some of the white got on the edges. So, I would just go back with a paintbrush, and I would just, with the black, not the red, I've got red on this right now, and just, carefully paint that over so you don't see it. But I would wait till you're done with all of them and go back and do it. And then I've seen other, if you want dots on your 25, you can dip them with the end of your paintbrush and just kind of put dots, kind of give it some more. So there's that. So this is pretty much how you do, and then, with stringing your garland, you go through the front. Let me show you. So you're going to go through the front of it and back, through the back, and then back through the front, so that your line of garland isn't on the front. So your line of garland is in the back. And then I think that's about it. Just remember to paint your backs first, and just take your time and have fun with it. So if you have any questions, let me know, and message me anytime if you're in the middle of it and you're like, what do I do? So, but that's it. Thank you for watching.